Hello from Myrtle Beach. We are down here at the Myrtle Beach Boardwalk for a special tour. I'm going to give you a tour of the north end of the boardwalk. As you know, we usually focus on the central area because that's where most of the restaurants and attractions are. However, there are hotels, restaurants, and attractions on this north end of the boardwalk. We just did a video on the south end tour, so if you're interested in that, I will link that in the description below. I wanted to start here by the Skywheel though, because we do have some breaking news I wanted to bring to you right at the beginning of this video. So many of you have asked, when are the benches coming back? When are they going to put benches in? They have brought them back. They are different. They look different. As you can see, the idea was to not make them one long bench that people can sleep on. They wanted to have them be benches that people can just sit on to take a break, have to hang out with their family, enjoy this gorgeous view of the ocean. So there's one really big one, which for me, I'm a little on the short side, would be high for me to sit on. And then they have these two smaller ones beside each one, and these have been installed in part of the boardwalk. They do not go all the way down yet, but there is another set right down there. So it looks like they're in the process of adding those throughout the boardwalk area. I would expect to see more soon. So for those of you that have been asking for that, it looks like it is well on its way back to coming. They do still have the old benches over by the volleyball courts. I don't know how long they will be there though. Look at that beautiful Skywheel this morning. All right, we are gonna head this north end and give you a tour, show you what's here, what hotels are here, what restaurants are here, and what you can do down on this end. It also might help you if you wanted to stay on this end and you want to know what hotels are actually on the boardwalk. Hi, I'm Carmen, and if you're new here, we cover everything Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area. And if you're a return viewer, thanks so much for watching and welcome back. I almost said walking. You're taking a walk with me this morning. So of course, the very first thing is the Skywheel and the Land Shark Bar and Grill, which is right at the base of the Skywheel. If you're interested in more info about the Skywheel, we have a full video. We have both a daytime ride on the Skywheel. We also have a nighttime or evening sunset video as well. So I will link those in the description below and you can check those out. It is so sunny and so bright today. A lot of people out enjoying this beautiful day at the beach. So right across the street on Kings Highway, you've got these, I guess you call them ultimate thrill rides. These are definitely the high-end thrill rides. So if you're really looking for high drop tower, bungee, all that kind of stuff, they've got that right there. It's just directly across, sorry I said Kings Highway, across Ocean Boulevard from where we are right now. So the beach is right here. So you would have some fantastic views on those rides as well. This pier you see I'll talk about, we will get closer to that pier, but that is the 14th Avenue Pier. There is a restaurant on that pier, and there is a small fee, unless they've changed it, to go out on that pier if you just want to walk out on it. And then of course there's another fee if you want to fish on it. You do not need a fishing license to fish on a pier here, but you do need one if you want to fish on the beach. This little building right here, I'm not sure which hotel that is. It might be affiliated with this building here. A lot of the hotels are. They have little outbuildings as well. The large building is the Holiday Inn at the Pavilion. So that definitely has some amazing oceanfront views here on the boardwalk. We get a little closer view here. It looks like they have a kids splash area from what I can see. Also looks like it's probable they have an indoor pool, definitely an outdoor pool. So here is the signage and the way you would head into the resort, but definitely some nice oceanfront views there, really close to the 14th Avenue Pier too. So if you enjoy pier fishing, that would definitely be a good place to stay. Next up, we're coming up to a building with a lot of entertainment in it, so we'll talk about that for a minute as well. Lots going on in this next building, and good access again, lots of little accesses like this one. You get straight out there to the ocean. So this is Riptides, and this is a really big sort of bar restaurant. They have this sort of enclosed glass area. This can be open air depending on the weather. And then they have the rooftop bar and grill right up there. So if you're looking for some oceanfront dining, you definitely might want to check that out. and it's very convenient. You know, if you're staying on or near the boardwalk, it's definitely going to be in walking distance for you. We've got some cute chairs for photo ops here. And then now we're getting a little bit closer to Pier 14 that I mentioned, with the restaurant and the pier itself, of course. Over here we've got Sea Glass Tower Resort. And sorry, that's the tall one. So Sea Glass Tower is that really tall resort, and then this is the Yachtsman timeshare resort right here. So since it's called timeshare resort, I assume it's all timeshares. If you know different, let me know in the comments. Also, let us know in the comments, do you stay on the boardwalk or do you like to stay somewhere else? Let us know that in the comments. We'd love to hear from you and hear where you like to stay. Also, let us know the next time you're coming to the Myrtle Beach area. We always like to know that. And so this is labeled, yeah, the Sea Glass Tower Resort, this really big, super tall tower. So we've got a pretty good view. You can definitely see the pool for the yachtsmen here. There's actually someone in their room in their bathing suit. Glad they got some clothes on. People getting ready for their day here. And it's interesting, this Sea Glass, there's very few actual oceanfront rooms. Looks like they've got a lot of rooms that are not oceanfront. It's kind of interesting setup. I guess they're using the land that they had to work with. Oh, what a beautiful view. Just have to keep taking that in. It is gorgeous. This next hotel over here that's just past the Sea Glass Hotel looks exactly like this hotel. So I'm assuming that's part of the Yachtsman. And I even want to say this one says Yachtsman on the front. I'm going to do a drive-by on Ocean Boulevard, and I will put text up on the screen to clarify these buildings. I'm actually using Google Maps as a guide because none of the hotels are labeled on this side. And so unless you can find a small sign like this, actually does say Sea Glass Tower right there. So that is Sea Glass Tower, so that's correct. So it's a little challenging, but if any of these are incorrect, I will relabel them. I'll do a drive-by on the other side where the signs are so we can tell. Okay, now I see why this one may not be labeled. It might not be open. I'm not seeing anyone on their balcony. So I will let you know again. And it looks like they're doing maybe some remodeling as well. I'll let you know again when I get to the front side here and see what it says. Up here we have another entertainment area, dining, arcade, all kinds of stuff. So on the top you've got Tin Roof, a live music joint. That's what it says right up there. And then we've got Epic Arcade. We've got Starbucks. And there are some other businesses in there as well. We'll come over here and check out the sign. The name of the entire building is called the Boulevard, and it's abbreviated BLVD. And it too has this great view. And you're right across from the Funplex, which is an amusement park, really close here to the ocean. So here's what we've got in the Boulevard. We've got Tin Roof, Banditos, BurgerFi, Starbucks, Seaside General Store, and the Epic Arcade. This view right here never gets old though. I'm actually shocked at the number of people that are on the boardwalk today. You can tell the season is picking up, it is getting busy because it's fairly early in the day. I came out early so that there wouldn't be too many people, and there's tons of people. It's kind of funny. It's beautiful though, so I'm not too surprised. So there you can see Banditos now. You can see the nice rooftop seating up there. So we've got some ice cream here at the general store that I mentioned. So pretty nice, and some nice views if you were sitting up there for sure. All right, this massive resort that you see coming up right here is the Hilton Grand Vacation Club's Oceanfront Resort. So that is huge. We'll come up here and get a closer look in just a second. But I wanted to show you just how far the boardwalk goes down here. I think people don't realize how long it is. The boardwalk's about, I believe it's 1.2. I've seen 1.7, but I think it's about 1.2. I think I measured it one time on my bike. I think it's 1.2. So yeah, this is really nice. This is a beautiful resort. So if you're looking for your mainstream brands, this would probably be a good choice. You're also probably going to pay mainstream pricing, but you know, I don't know how you are. We like sticking to the Hiltons, the Marriotts, you sort of know what you're getting. You know, you don't get surprises. So we kind of like that. Definitely a nice pool. Really, really nice looking. So we're going to keep on heading down here. I did want to mention, I get a lot of questions about biking on the boardwalk in the off season. So from November 1st through the end of February, you can bike on the boardwalk. And always check the City of Myrtle Beach website, because they could change these rules at any time. But during the on season, you can only bike during certain hours. It's like earlier in the morning, but not super early. I mean, you could get out here, I want to say it's before 10 a.m. I would have to double check. I'll try to put it on the screen and let you know for sure what it says now. But like I said, always check, because you never know what it's going to be. So as you can see, the boardwalk somewhat abruptly ends right here, but we're going to go out on the beach and take a look at that as we wrap up. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now and click subscribe so you won't miss anything new. Thanks so much for watching. Until our next adventure.